Yeah. Welcome everybody. I'm just adjust my. Okay, it's always good to be live. To kind of want to share travel tips. Just waiting for a few people to connect now so that I can get this started. All right, here they come. Good evening to everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. This is your one and only Waka Waka Doctor. Always bring you the best gist when it comes to travel and moving abroad. It's always a pleasure to be here to share information with you, to give you tips that you need. And I know that you're watching from all around the world, so I'm grateful for it. Today, like every other time that I'm here to come and talk about all these things, we're talking about how to study and get jobs in a place like Finland. So please feel free to share this video to as many people as possible. Feel free to pass this message across. Invite your friends to come and watch. The more the merrier, right? So today we're talking about how to study and get jobs in Finland, and we're going to be able to ask questions. We're going to be able to join the conversation if you like. And so that I do not waste much of your time, I want to dive right into it. I'm just going to bring my guest to come and introduce themselves and tell you what the process is so that you know how to go about it. I think this is a time for whoever wants to move abroad to take this bold step and take this opportunity. This opportunity is not open all the time. It is not available all the time. So you get to ask questions, you get to listen, you get to jot down points, and you get to make your choice if you want to get into this. So I'm just going to bring up my guest straight away so that we can do this straight away. Just let me invite my guest. There they are. Yep, invited now. So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for them to receive my request. I'm waiting for them to receive my request. Sometimes it takes a bit of time. Okay, my invite is sent. I've sent my invite. So I'll just wait a few minutes for them to accept my request. I hope they are here and they can hear me. Please, I've sent my request to you. Just accept the request and join me in this conversation. Otherwise, you have to send a request so that I can accept you. But I mean, the reason why we're here is to have options, okay? Not everybody can afford to go to Canada. Sometimes you apply to Canada and they refuse you. Not everybody can go to the UK. UK does not allow dependents anymore. Not everybody can go to the US. Not everybody can afford the US. Tuition is expensive. And that's why I'm bringing you this one, okay? That's why I'm bringing you this opportunity. So, I'm just waiting for my guest now to connect. Just waiting for my guest to connect. All right, here they are. How are you, sir? Good evening. Thank you very much for joining.
Hello, sir. Hello,
You,
sir.
you. I hope you can hear me. You can hear me loud and clear. Yes.
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
You can't see me. That that is very
Yes.
weird because, but you could see me before you joined, right?
Yes, I could.
I
I
I,
mean,
I
you
can
could ask
see.
the viewers.
You, please, guys, just to be sure that you can see both of us, just give me an hint so that I know that you can give me a hint. Give me a hint so that I know that you can. Yeah, they can see me. I think you're the only one who can see me. But if you're okay with it, we continue. Yes, we go ahead with it.
uh, or do I like send a request again?
Okay, if you want to, yeah, everybody can see both of us. I think you're the only one who cannot see me, so you can
Uh,
you can go out and send the request again, and let's see what
awesome.
happens.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
All right.
let's see what happens. I'm very excited about this. I'm very, very excited about this because again, like I said, the US can be expensive for a lot of people. The UK does not allow dependents anymore. Um, Canada, sometimes, you can get refusals and stuff like that. So I think this is a very good opportunity for people who are looking to move with their dependents, people who are looking, who have had, refusals. This could be an opportunity for everyone involved. So I'm just gonna wait for our guest to send a request again so that I can accept his request and we can start this conversation. Got loads of questions I want to ask. I've got loads of questions I want to ask, and we'll just see. Um, let's see now. Okay, I've accepted his request. Let's see him join in. Let's see him join in. 1 second. I hope he joins in now. Yes, yes. Is it better now? Can you see me?
This is quite weird.
Oh, you can't see me. Maybe it's network issue, but everybody can see us. So I suppose we'll just go ahead and just have a
Okay,
chat. Yeah, quickly.
okay,
Do you want to introduce yourself? Tell us who you are, what you do, and where you live.
okay. I'm happy to be here again, once again, on your platform. Thank you to you, Waka Waka Doctor, for the audience. My name's John Samuel, founder and CEO of AfriProEdu. AfriProEdu is an edtech platform designed to provide educational consulting services for African students to study in Finland with reduced tuition fee, and also provide empower African students to actually learn the Finnish language that enables them to study in Finland tuition free. Oftentimes, people always ask us, why are you guys only about Finland? And well, I guess they will hear everything
I,
why
and that
Finland
was
should
gonna
be
be
considered.
my next question. But I mean, the clarification I want to make is that if you learn Finnish language, you study in Finland for free. But if you
Yes,
want to pay, if
100%.
you want to learn in English, then you need to pay money. You need to pay tuition, correct?
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
So now, why Finland? You have been in Finland for many years. I haven't lived in Finland. I've visited a couple of times, but I've never lived in Finland. I know based on visit, it's a fantastic place, but you have lived there. And, statistics show that Finland is one of the happiest countries in the world and stuff like that. So, I mean, tell us, why
So,
Finland?
yeah, I often get quite excited. Perhaps I'm always in my element when I talk about Finland. And people usually confuse that, dude, aren't you from Africa? I'm like, well, no, I'm a Nigerian by birth. I'm also a Finnish citizen. And I am proud in and out Nigerian, born bred. I'm a proud Nigerian, but there is a lot about Finland people really don't know. And which is why we are trying to tell people that Finland needs to be your considered destination. Why Finland? Let us start with the most important thing. One of the things that people really don't know whenever they want to study abroad or to go plan to study abroad, they don't check safety measures. They don't check safety at all. A lot of people feel that if I leave my country, Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, anywhere, to study in any Western country, they think it is safer than their home country. But the truth is not so. Some Western countries are even more dangerous than some African countries. So safety is always put into consideration. And also, another thing that people really don't understand is, okay, the city I want to go and study, how safe is it? As a black person, as an African, is it possible? Is it safe for me to move around freely? They don't check this thing. So that is where Finland stands out. So for those who are watching right now, you can quickly Google, you will find that Finland is actually among, if not the safest country to travel to in the world. Now, this is a country whereby nobody discriminates, either you are white, black, green, yellow, whatever. Equality is number one in Finland, and equity. Number two, Finland is the happiest nation in the world, back to back, 6 times. The happiest nation in the world. Number three, Finland has the best educational system in the world. You can check this
I, I,
fact
I,
on World
I
Economic
give that to
Forum.
you. I give that to you.
You can check this fact on World Economic Forum or World Health Organization. Finland is number one. Then you talk about water. Finland has the cleanest water in the world. Finland has the best air quality in the world because 70% of Finland is covered by air. And Finland is among, if not the most innovative and technologically advanced country in the world. Before your iPhone and Samsung, we used to have Nokia here now. We were the one
Nokia,
leading
yeah.
the world now. People don't know Nokia is from Finland and all that. Then you talk about, let's talk about safety. For example, kids in Finland go to school by themselves already since the age of 6 or 7. I have an 11-year-old daughter. She has been going to school by herself since the age of 7. In Finland, we don't have securities, guns, fences in our school. No, it's very safe. It is a very, very, very safe
And
country. And
your passport as well, yeah?
the passport in Finland is the third or fourth most powerful in the world. The third or fourth most. You can, with the Finnish passport, you can travel to 190 countries without visa. That's how powerful the Finnish passport is. And now, if you do study in Finland in Finnish language through us, and you study in Finland for average 2 years, and you live in Finland for 5 years, by law, you are entitled to become a Finnish citizen. So you see, all our students who are already here in Finland, who went through our process, that are here already in Finland, by 2029 or 2030, they are eligible to apply to become Finnish citizens as well.
Wow.
So
Wow. This is amazing. And this is not the first time we've had this conversation about Finland, but Finland is one of those countries that interests me. And the reason why it interests me so much is, there are few countries that you can go to. Let's assume, we always say that academics and education is the easiest pathway to move abroad. But most countries, you would either have to go do a bachelor's, or you would either, if you don't go for a bachelor's, you want to go for a master's, you need a degree, it's something around that. But Finland is one of the very few countries that will tell you, you don't need a degree. Come, just come the way you are. And that's one of the reasons why I love Finland. Now, let's talk about, you said there's an opportunity in Finland. It's possible for you to come and study in Finland, and you are 80, 85%, 90% guaranteed to get a job, once you finish. Talk to us about this. What's it about?
So Finland has got the highest number of vocational courses in the world. Over 160 vocational courses. Finland is leading the world when it comes to
explain what you mean
vocational
by
education.
vocational courses. Explain what you mean so that people understand what you mean.
Yeah. So now let us take from the context of Nigeria. Okay. I don't know about anybody in any African country. So let's focus on Nigeria, for example. Now, the mentality of an average Nigerian is if you don't earn a degree in the university, you have not studied anything. In fact, people look down on if you have ND in Polytechnic or even PhD. Or even ND or what OND, the HND. If you have an HND in Nigeria, people still feel that you have not attained the academic height unless you have a BSc. Now, in Finland, the 30% of the population actually went through vocational education. Now, vocational education is a hands-on program that everything you do is purely practical as opposed to the university that is theoretical. Now, you are being trained on the job, preparing you for the labor market. So a lot of countries have adopted this system of promoting vocational education. Vocational educations like what? Nursing, vocational. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Nursing,
Okay.
what else?
Yeah, we have nursing, IT, engineering, what else? You have hospitality management. You have health. You have you also have something in entrepreneurship, agriculture. Then you have early
Plumbing,
child education,
plumbing.
plumbing, electrician, name it all. Now, let me tell you a bit of a joke, okay? You know, a plumber or a mechanic in Nigeria, huh? A plumber or a mechanic in Nigeria is completely regarded as a failure. Yet, in Western country, a plumber and a mechanic is a millionaire. The people really don't know about the power of vocational education. It is very powerful because now the government is pushing vocational education so much. Why? Because the labor force in Finland has reduced. Finland has not gotten to that aging population whereby they need labor forces. And now they need more experts. They need people in the nursing industry. They need people in the hospitality management. They need chefs. They need cleaners. They need so many people. That is the problem Finland has right now, whereby education is now the best path for you to come into Finland. That is why we are here right now. And we would like to tell you guys that you need to start into Finland. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you very much for sharing that. So now there's an opportunity for people to come into Finland and study several courses and then get jobs at the end of it. Can you talk to us at you've started you started Afri proedu for a while now. Which program do you have that's available now that people can join and benefit from it and almost, I mean, get a job afterwards?
Thank you very much. So basically, our platform is designed to provide various services for our students. So we have platforms for you via learning the language or for you to come via in English to learn to do these programs in English. So one of the reasons why we pride ourselves in what we do is because we've spent months doing detailed visibility study, market research to find what exactly is the pain points of our students to give them solutions. Now, you do know this yourself, doctor. A typical Nigerian adult from the age of 25 upward will tell you that I don't have the patience to learn the language for 8 to 10 months. I want something that will take me out of the country immediately. So now we try not to be in that boat of Jackpa. We have more sustainable living whereby once you are in Finland, you are not looking over your shoulders. You live here with all peace and rest of mind. Now, the programs we have right now in English for the nursing has closed right now. And the program is for 2 years where you pay 9,000 euros per academic year and 18,000 for 2 years. Now that one is closed. We are now only taking for batch 2, but batch 2 we have not announced the date yet. But the one we are doing currently right now is for restaurants and catering. Can you hear me, doctor?
Yes, 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 I
All
can
right.
hear you. So
So the
restaurants and
program,
catering.
yeah, we have restaurant and catering. That is in massive demand right now because the school is actually in a city whereby even the municipal, they are saying that they are having massive shortage of chefs, waiter, and waitresses. Now, the one that is ongoing right now is for chef. Then in August, we will not start looking for the waiters and waitresses. So, but the one that is available right now is for chef, which is, I mean, the cost, the program itself is restaurant and catering. And this program itself, unlike the nursing, you are not doing any exam. Just interview, more about vocational, okay? More about more about motivational letter. They want to actually interview you. So there's an interview date and time whereby they just want to interview you. They want to know about your English proficiency. They want to know how well you are motivated. But most importantly, you need to have previous experience as either a chef or somebody who has studied this in a school, or at least have a
So
diploma.
let me ask you now. Let me ask you how we did, like me now. I know how to cook. I cook anything. So how we did know that I don't? I mean, I've never worked in a restaurant, but I can cook.
Yes,
Is that
yes.
enough experience?
Well,
I can put it on my CV that I can cook.
yes, yes. So there is going to be verification of your certificate. If you studied, if you studied restaurants and catering, or you studied something as a chef, or you worked as a chef. So you might not have a diploma in it, but perhaps you have actually worked as a chef in a company. So you need to provide your work contract for that. So that is acceptable.
So it means that it's not just the skill. They need to see that you actually learned it from somewhere, a catering school. You need to have a
Exactly.
certificate. All right.
You know why? You know why? The reason is because once you come to Finland, when you are studying this, they expect you to have prior knowledge. Maybe not necessarily how they cook or make food here in Finland, but at least how to do few basic things around the kitchen. So they are only just simply going to support you, then now mold you to help you to integrate into the Finnish restaurant industry.
Okay, okay, I get that. So let's talk about the language now so that people can get it clearly. Do you need the Finnish language to study in this, this category you've talked about, or the Finnish language you can actually learn in English?
All right. So now the language itself is a prerequisite needed when you arrive Finland. So you will only do the basic. Normally in Finland, if you want to study in certain vocational program, they expect you to have minimum B1.1 Finnish proficiency level. Okay, and that takes you average 8, 10, 12 months to attain. But for this program, it's only 3 months, just basic. You don't they want you to know that okay, this is bottle, and you can in Finnish it's called pullo. That's all. They just want you to know that okay, when a customer says please bring me a bottle of water, you know that okay, this is pullo. So they will only teach you the language around the kitchen for 3 months. It is just A2.2, just basic. Now, once you arrive Finland, you will undergo the language course for 3 months. Then you now advance to the main course itself, the program itself, where you get to learn about how to, cook, give customer service, how to attend, how to do all those dishes, a la carte, name it all. So that will start after the 3 months
And
language program
and
in Finland.
after this course, this training, what is the percentage probability that I will be able to land a job afterwards?
95, 97%. The remaining 3 to 5% is when you are lazy.
When you're lazy. Now, let's talk about the advantage that Finland has. And I want to know if this course affords the opportunity. Because, I mean, Finland is one country that allows you come with family. Finland doesn't have any age limit. Does that work with this course as well? Can I be 65 and come with it? Can I come with
Yes.
my family with this?
So because the program is a 1 year program, so and they want you to focus 100% on the program. So you are not allowed to come with your family yet. But after the program, yes, you can bring your family along. They can come over
And age is not a
because
barrier.
no, age is not a barrier.
Okay.
In Finland, high school programs are for students between the age of 14 and 17, while vocational education program are for students from 18 and above. Like last year, our oldest student in the program was 52 years. This year, 44. So
Wow.
age is not a
Age not
barrier.
the barrier. Talk to us. How can people reach out to you? I've got more questions I want to ask you, but how can people reach out to you if they want to join this program and start this program?
So on our website is very detailed. We have all the information on our website, www.afriproedu.com. www.afriproedu.com. So click on programs, then scroll down to English, learning English. Once you click learning English, then it will now show you our available programs in English. Down click the hospitality management and all that. Then fill the form. So we have a WhatsApp group. So, but the WhatsApp group is only for those who are ready to pay the tuition fee
Do
for
you
the program.
have to
So,
pay tuition fee in full?
yes. So, in Finland, the law is when a school is doing tailor-made program. Now, tailor-made program entails you are bringing average 25 students for a program. Okay. Now, it means that the school needs to pay for all the services for that year already. The teachers, the salary, all the equipment, everything that the student needs to learn the language. Okay. Now, you as a student, you are expected to pay your tuition fee full because that is how the school recovers from that fee. If you don't pay the tuition fee, then it becomes a big problem to the school itself, which has caused many problems to so many schools. You know how it is with us. When you say, oh, okay, don't worry, you can pay half now and pay half later. Some people, they will pay half. Once they come to the country, they disappear. Now the school is now a massive problem. So which is why they have now imposed that every student needs to pay their money ahead. Now the tuition fee. So the interview process is going to be in December. All the
So
information about
if you register for this, if you register for this now, can you be in Finland by January, February?
once you register for the program now, you do your interview in December, you should be in Finland on or before middle of January or at the end of January.
Wow. Okay. There's a question here that I want to ask you. There are similar questions. You might want to take them together. Someone is saying, can a 54-year-old person with HND, higher national diploma in catering and hotel management apply? Then someone else says, what about if I don't have any prior knowledge? Can I apply? How would you answer those?
Okay, if you let me start with the first lady who is 54 with HND. You are a perfect candidate. Finland is the country for you, regardless of your age. As long as you have a prior knowledge, you are good to go. You are a perfect candidate. So your age is not a problem. In Finland, age is never a problem. That is why they call the Finnish education the no dead end system. You can choose to study at some point, stop, and you come back 30 years later and continue. It doesn't stop them. For those who don't have prior knowledge, it's going to be a challenge because the prerequisite entails that you either have a certificate or a diploma in hospitality management or catering or restaurant and catering, or you have a hands-on experience. You must have worked as a chef in a restaurant and you can bring your certificate as proof.
Fantastic. Okay. And what is the tuition fee? What is the tuition fee? That's some of the questions that have been asked here.
The tuition fee is 11,500 euros. 11,500 euros.
500
That is the
euros.
tuition fee. Yes, unlike the nursing program, which is about 18,000 euros. You know, the nursing program they pay twice, and it is 2 years program. This one is 1 year program and it is 11,500. Now, this is the beauty of this program. For those who are going to be concerned that, oh, 11,500, this is a lot of money. Let me explain. Now, do waiter need certification too? No. If you have a certificate as a waiter, yes, you can also apply. Now, the program itself is hands-on experience. So you will be studying in school and you'll be doing the practical in a restaurant. Now, that restaurant is the future place you are most likely going to work. So you just need to give them a good attitude, do the work well, be on time, be diligent, be friendly, just do you, and that's all. By the end of the day, they are just definitely going to give you a work contract. And even if they don't, in Finland, as long as you have a certificate, as you work, you studied in restaurant and catering in Finland, anywhere you apply, you'll be called for interview, you have a job. That is a hot cake. As the interest, the demand for nurses are high, chefs are on the same par with nursing as well. So the
And
demand is really,
are
really
you
high.
going to help with admission and visa process and resident permit as well?
Yes. So now the 11,500 you are paying covers everything except paying the resident permit fee. You are paying that yourself. So the process entails you will do the interview first. You are not paying us anything, unlike the nursing where you pay $100 for the processing and everything. Now the hospitality management is sorry the restaurant and catering process entails a prior interview. They just want to know about your motivation to go through the program. Once that is done, then they will now send you an initial acceptance letter. That is the conditional acceptance letter. Okay, congratulations, WD, you have been accepted to study in our school. We are looking forward to seeing you after you pay your tuition fee. So once your tuition fee is paid, they will now give you the real acceptance letter recognized by the embassy and also recognized by the immigration office. Now, once we get that, that is 1 out of 5 documents needed to apply for a resident permit. Document 1 is the acceptance letter from the school. Document 2 is your proof of fund or your statement of account. Now, the proof of fund, I mean, you know this yourself, WD. To UK, to US, to Canada, average is $10,000 to $15,000. But to Finland, your proof of fund is
6,000.
6,720 euro. Now, the good thing is that also comes as a support as well to all our students. It's an added service for those who are
I
wondering about proof of
I
fund.
need to add this. I need to just add this for people who are dropping comments about the cost and saying how much is Canada. 11,000 euros will never take you to Canada. Never ever. If
Please
all
say it
you
louder.
if
Say it
all
louder
you
for those at the
have
back.
if all you have is 11,000 euros, you can never enter Canada. Forget, except maybe you're going through express entry, okay? But if you're going as a student to Canada, you need to have like 20,000 euros at least to be able to
Correct.
enter Canada. Your tuition, you need to have that, okay? So
Correct.
if 11,000 euros is going to cover tuition, it's going to cover processing costs, it's going to cover visa fees, and the only thing you have to pay for is your permanent residency, I think it's quite fair enough. And also that you're getting trained in this vocation, and there's a very high chance of you getting a job, more than 90% opportunity of getting a job. I think it's fair. And considering the fact that you learn in English, you don't need to learn the language, although you'll be trained in the language for 3 months. It affords you the opportunity to come at any age. It doesn't matter the age you are, you can actually learn. And when you finish studying and you're able to secure a job, you stand a chance of now bringing your family along, which is amazing. And guys, you can send a DM to AfriProEdu on Instagram. AfriProEdu. 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 Or you can just go to their website, www. How many times I called up now? www.afriproedu.com, and you'll be able to just follow the signs, go on courses and pick the one you want to, and just follow the prompts straight ahead. Any other thing you want to point out to us? Any other information that we need to know?
Like referencing to the document needed, once you have the acceptance letter, the proof of fund, health insurance needs to come from 4 of the recommended companies across the world. Then you also need your birth certificate, which needs to be notarized copy, and then your school living certificate, which also needs to be a notarized copy. This with a passport that is not more than 6 months, 6 month old. It should not be less than 6 months, 6 months and above. Passport copy. We are going to help you to do your resident permit application for you. Don't need to worry about that. So also on our own website, once you register, you can also apply for loan on our website. But the loan comes with guarantor. Yeah, there are the existing loan partner we have. We've been doing quite a lot behind the scene at the moment right now, trying to find the best possible solution for students to actually get a loan. But for now, the existing partners we have requires you to have 2 guarantors to get a loan, or you save with them for the next 6 months. Then you get double of whatever you have saved. However, we also provide support for them if they also want to go for probably for the proof of fund. So usually we get questioned and asked this kind of question, like people say, oh, this is quite expensive, this is this. The truth of the matter is that you usually hear things like this from people who have never had any experience traveling before, or who have never made attempt to travel abroad to study. I'm happy that you said it yourself that 11 million naira does not even take you to Canada. Otherwise, if you want to go through the back door and start looking over your shoulder, you see police here, you run the other side. It's not like that in Finland. We are not in the business of jackpot. We are, however, in the business of giving people sustainable life here, that at the end of the day, in 1 year, whatever investments or cost that has actually come with you coming to Finland, you will definitely get your money back. And you don't even need to wait to work in a restaurant before you get a job. You can already start working in any other job to start earning. So that works also here in Finland as well.
Fantastic. Look, guys, that's been our discussion. We're talking about Finland. I know for sure that Finland, when it comes to one of those countries that gives you, easy access to the outside world, an opportunity that you can just take and you're gone. I think Finland covers most of those the bases, in that Finland is one country that age is not a limit. Finland is one country that you can easily bring in your family. Finland has one of the fastest routes to permanent residency and citizenship. The strongest passport one of the strongest passports in the world, top 3, top 4 strongest passports in the world. And Finland has the highest number of vocational studies. So it gives you an opportunity if you don't have a degree. So you can go as a waiter, you can go as a chef, you can go as a plumber, you can go as an electrician, you can go study IT, you can go become a mechanic. Finland is that great. And so this opportunity, because the last time I came, we talked about nursing programs, and this opportunity is for people in the chef industry, in the food industry, in the restaurant world. Okay, if you want to go to Finland, you have some sort of training, hands-on experience, certification in cookery, eating, whatever. This is the opportunity for you. Send a DM to AfriProEdu, AFRIPROEDU. And also you can just go to their website, www.afriproedu.com, and go to the website. You'll be able to navigate it easily and apply. I think if you fall into this category, it doesn't matter your age, you should take advantage of this. Thank you very much for coming, and I hope that we'll be able to do this some other time when we have loads and loads of other courses that you've allowed. Thank you so much, guys. Until I see you again, another episode, another video. This is Waka Waka Doctor, and I'm signing out. Bye.
Bye.